I've just got off a bus, having had an argument with the bus driver. Now this is a bit of a rant, but it's also a bit of a let's get each other's back here. Not about bus drivers necessarily, but let me take you back to the beginning. I got on the bus and I noticed the bus driver wasn't the most friendliest because he just was trying to rush me on. But the thing is, I had a toddler and my baby in a pram with me, and rushing isn't always easy, is it, when you're in that position especially? So I just ignored his rudeness in trying to rush me along. So I naturally moved the pram into the designated space, and the driver kept telling me to move further down, further down. I said it's physically impossible, there's children sat here and two other prams. And he got out of his seat and tried to manoeuvre us and the prams very rudely and started speaking down to my toddler saying, hello, hello, move, he's 3 years old. I thought that was so rude. That was the last straw for me, speaking to my child in that way. I mean, who is he and how dare he? So I just said, excuse me, how about some patience please? And he sort of squared up to me and said, excuse me? And I was like, oh my gosh, a little bit taken aback, but I just repeated myself and said, how about some patience please? There's children here and it's not easy with a pram and kids. He then went, oh, I give up, and huffed and puffed back to his seat. I don't know if it sounds like much to you, but I was absolutely mortified. I thought, how rude and how judgemental, and also really no empathy at all. Was it a long time ago that he experienced this, so he's forgotten how tough it can be? Has he never experienced this before? But it's not just this bus driver that I'm ranting on about. This happens a lot. I was again on the bus today and there was a screeching child, and the looks on some people's faces was unbelievable. I almost wanted to throttle them, and I know this probably doesn't sound like me, but it's really annoyed me because it goes on so much. I just couldn't believe the dirty looks that the people were giving these parents and the child. Kids cry. They're kids, that's what they do. Sometimes they make noises that aren't socially acceptable in your world. They don't have social skills, sorry. This is a bit of a rant, but it's also a bit of a let's stick together campaign. And for those of you that have forgotten or don't have a clue, then hard luck. This is a reminder, it's tough. Give us a break and we'll try to give you one.